Hey, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back everybody, and I'm here today to give you another juicy story time, all right? Welcome to my blog. Let's go. From the title of this video, you already know, okay? But best believe, homegirl, no. Stop right there. I stopped peeing the bed a long time ago. But let me give you the scoop on how it all ended, okay? Remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel to get this and other juicy videos, all right? Stay tuned and let's get into it, okay? All right, so let me tell you the story leading up to me stop peeing the bed. I was General Pissabed. Okay, if that's a position, I held it, and I held it with pride, with no shame. Okay, get that straight. No shame over here. All right. So I stopped peeing the bed probably about age 10, 12, somewhere thereabout, but at an age where I should have stopped peeing the bed long time ago. Okay, all right. So I used to live with my grandmother, right? So I was the only child in that house. But across the road, my cousins and so forth lived across the street. So I'm gonna always be at that house, and where your cousins are, that's where the vibes and everything is at. So at night, I don't want to sleep over by my house by myself. So I'd go over to their house to sleep with them. Okay? Now this piece of bed girl, when I'm supposed to be interested in sleeping at nobody's house, love to sleep over people's house. So I went over, the first time I went over to my cousin's house to sleep. You guessed it right. Home girl piss up the people in bed. And me mean say one whole heap. One whole heap like me turn on one pipe. I mean everybody on the bed wet. Three of us. Because two person used to share the bed. And I go over there, leave my bed to make number 3 on the bed. When I pee the bed, everybody wet up. And when I wake up, what I do? I get up and I go to my yard and left them in the pee. Either way, they know. Say, I mean, pee up the bed. Anyways, Tita, that is my aunt's grandmother, never used to tolerate me coming over there to pee the bed, because I was a feisty little girl, right? And for someone as feisty as I was, I had no right to be pissing up anybody's bed. And on top of me pissing up the bed, I have the biggest chats. All right? So anyway, because I told her she can't stop me from coming over there. This is from over the lady's house, Told her she can't stop me. So what she had decided to do to bridge the gap, those mats old people used to make growing up, where they use the crocus bag and they put the pieces of the threads of cloth and they push it down in there and tie the bottom. So on top now you would have a colorful rug, fluffy rug. So she always made those. So she made a big one. Since I'm adamant that I must leave my bed and come and sleep over their house, then she made that for me to sleep on the floor. Now I have my bed and I'm leaving my bed to go sleep just because I want to be with everybody. Anyways, of course, that is no less. I used to piss out that poor little rug. It not funny. What me say? And remember those time, a wooden floor. So by the time I done piss out the little floor, imagine now you have the flooring now, and you polish. So every minute you just say wet, 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 and then pee and it rank. The room can't keep fresh. I saw me go over the people in here, I saw me the piss out their bed. I saw them tell me, say, no sleep back over here, no sleep back over here. And me not have no shame because me still sleep over there. Because me not sleeping over my house. Anyway, my grandmother said to me that, look, you need to sleep in your bed. Alright? So, I started sleeping back over by my house now. Right? On my bed. So, of course, the saga continues. Now, if I am pissing people bed without no fear, what you think is going to happen to my bed? Okay? Alright, so anyway, I start sleeping back over my house now. Of course, home girl, sprinkle the bed, wash it down with river and everything. Anyway, we had a ladder at the side of our house, right? So in the morning, I'd take the mattress out, pull it up the ladder because it was a single bed at the time. And I pulled it up on top of the house and, put it on the roof for it to dry. All right? And now I live in the same community where I go to school. So people pass my house to go to school and they know that I live over there. And all my friends would be passing by and they're seeing me putting the mattress on the roof to dry. And from you see that, you know what is happening. But guess who not care? Stacey with a E have no shame. I carry it up the same way. Me not hiding. Me not doing anything. Me they carry my mattress figure sun and figure dry. Okay? Anyway, that fine day I went to school. Alright? Have lunch break finish. Bell ring and we go back into school. Go back for resume classes. Anyway, by the time I get in, one piece of thunder and lightning start to flash. And immediately, I remember my mattress that is on the rooftop. How can I convince the teacher to let me back out after just coming in from my lunch break? I don't remember the excuse that I had to give the teacher. Probably I told her something drastic. Probably I had diarrhea or something. But anyway, the teacher agreed to let me out. And I took off, not even Usain Bolt no fast like me. And I took off up the road to go and to reach up there for my mattress before the rain start fall. When I made it up to the house, my grandmother said, why you running? Where you going? Where you going? So I said, Mama, I have to go take off the mattress because I don't want it to wet up. Here my other grandmother, what's the point? My grandmother said, what's the point? What's the point of me running go take up the mattress from being wet when me go do the same thing to it later on? What a woman other? I don't need no help from the rain. I can do all the wetting that is required on that bed. I don't need no help from no rain. But thankfully, I stopped peeing the bed. Up until this day, I always say, if I have a child and the child don't suck finger or the child don't pee the bed until a certain age, they gave me a wrong child. Right? These buff teeth didn't come like this. I stopped sucking my finger at about 18 or 20, somewhere there. Only real suck finger people can understand the comfort, that we get from sucking finger. But anyways, thank you for listening to my piss-a-bed story. Alright? Comment down below, piss-a-bed Stacey. Because that was a period in my life when this girl had no shame. No shame in my game, okay? Thank you so much for listening to another story time. Remember to like this video, comment down below, and let me know what age you stopped pee in the bed, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Bye.